Hello, friends. This is Mrs. Locke here. I miss you guys today. And I remember yesterday we were talking about baby penguins. And as you can see, I have a baby penguin here on the front of my books. This is one of Sierra's books from when she was little, and it's called National Geographic Kids Penguins. That is the title. And it was written by Anne Scribner, and she is the author. A title means the name of the book, and the author is the person who wrote the book. I thought to continue our penguin learning, we should read a story on today. I am going to open up the book, and oh my goodness, look at all those penguins. Look at how cool it is. Look at this one. It's so, look. Let me turn the, oops, I'm sorry. Look, these penguins here, they're splashing in the water because what did we say? Do penguins fly? No, they don't. They what? They swim. Very good. So Mrs. Locke is getting her storybook. I'm a little out of practice here getting my book lined up, but here we go. What birds cannot fly? Penguins, we know that. What birds spend most of their lives in the ocean but are not fish? Penguins. What birds live in the coldest part of the world all year long? Penguins. In Antarctica, also known the South Pole. We know this stuff. They swim, they march or waddle. We've done that in class. They slide through the snow. They are penguins. There they go. And this is the emperor penguin. These are the tallest penguins they have. Where are they? Look at all the penguins. There's Antarctica down here at the bottom. And then, we've talked about Australia on K-Week for kangaroos and koalas. And remember, there was a little blue penguin in that book. So there is the penguins in Australia. And remember, I said they went all the way up to a place called the Galapagos Islands. So we've got a lot of penguins. And up here it says polar bears this way. Next week we'll read about polar bears, and they're on the top of the globe at the North Pole. And it says, all penguins live between the equator, that's the equator. Equator is an imaginary line halfway between the North and South Poles, and the South Pole, and there it's down here. Some live where it's very cold. Some live in warmer places like the coast of Africa and South America and Australia. Penguins live on islands, on coasts. Coasts are the edge of an island or any piece of land, and even on icebergs in the sea. And icebergs are huge, big, gigantic pieces of ice that are floating in the ocean. They just need to be near water because they spend most of their lives in the water. Not just any bird. Check them out. Cool. And remember, they swim, and that's an emperor penguin. It says penguins are perfect for their lives at sea. They have a sleek or smooth shape for speed. A layer of blubber keeps them warm. And there's blubber over here and here. Remember, blubber is fat. Okay. And also, if we remember, they do have feathers. Okay. It says layers of soft feathers trap heat or keep the heat in. Stiff, oily feathers on top keep the water out. They have big eyes that help them see underwater. And they have stiff flippers. Now, remember we talked about flippers at the beach? They act like boat paddles to push and steer. That's what, instead of having wings, they have those big flippers. And then we talked about their toes. Those are their big old toes. Big web feet for better steering. And remember, they're black on top because when an animal or a predator who eats penguins are on top of the water looking down, if they're black, it looks like the deep black water underneath them. And then they got white tummies looking up. So if a predator or an animal that's going to eat them is on top or under them, they look up and all they see is white and the sunshine in their eyes. So they can't see them. Oops. It says, their black backs make them hard to see from above. Their light bellies make them hard to see from below. Above, below, above, below. Those are position words. And they're opposites as well. But it's their strong, solid flippers that help them escape predators and get where they want to go. Penguins can swim about 15 miles an hour. I think my dog Tanky, he can do that too. No, I think he can run about 10 miles an hour. He's raced my car before. When they want to go faster, they leap out of the water as they swim. Remember I said they kind of go up and down, and that is called porpoising because it's what porpoises do. And then it says, a predator is an animal that eats other animals. And remember, let's think. What were two of the ones that stayed in our brain? Whales, the orca whales, and sharks. They like to eat our poor little penguin friends. What's for dinner? Oh, he went out and caught a nice fish, that Mr. Penguin. And this is a Humboldt penguin. Life in the ocean is fishalicious. Penguins eat a lot of fish. They have a hooked bill or beak to help them grab their dinner. Barbs on their tongues and in their throats help them to hold on to slippery food. A barb is kind of like a hook. So they've kind of got like hooks in their throat and on their tongue. That kind of, like when you go fishing, they kind of, the hook hooks the fish you catch, while their tongues and inside their throat have little hooks in them. Would you like a drink of salty water to go with that fish? Penguins are able to clean the salt out of their water. And because in the ocean water, Mrs. Locke has swam in the ocean many times. If the water gets in your mouth, it's all salty and it makes your lips really dry and makes your skin feel dry. They get fresh water to drink and the salt dribbles back into the ocean. Barbs, something sharp and pointy like a hook. And see, there's their teeth. See? So I'm glad they can clean out the icky salt in the ocean water. Marine mammals have fur and get up here. It says a marine mammal has fur and give birth to live young. Unlike other mammals, they spend most of their time in the ocean. While penguins are slurping down their dinners, they have to be careful not to end up as dinner themselves. Penguins are the favorite food of marine mammals such as leopard seals and killer whales. And that's a seal coming at them right there. Ooh. These are a Gentoo penguins and a skua. Penguins are also in danger on land. Birds like the skua, the Australian sea eagle, and the giant petrel eat penguins. Even cats, snakes, foxes, and rats eat penguins when they can. Oh my Christmas. Everybody's trying to eat the poor penguins. We had a picture like this. Look at those king penguins. And remember, they live in a community. Like people live in a community, but their community is called rookery sometimes. And remember, what do they do when it's very, very cold? It rhymes with cuddle. That's right, they huddle to keep warm. And the warmest spot is deep, 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 deep in the middle. So they take turns on who's in the middle. On land, most penguins live in a large colony with thousands or even millions of other penguins. If it's cold, they huddle together. It's so warm inside a huddle that penguins take turns moving to the outside to cool off. Boy, we are smart. We knew all that already. Penguins march together to get to their nesting grounds. Once they're they wave, strut, shake, call, nod, dance, and sing to find a mate. Most penguins stay with their mate for many years. A mate's like a mommy and a daddy. They're mates, okay? And I showed this picture in the Google Meet this morning in the morning class. Look at the baby penguins. Remember, they're more fuzzy. They have light fur called down. And then, look at those fluffy fluffers. They're like white or grayish. And later on, as they become more of a fledgling penguin, or more of a pre-K age penguin, or almost that old, they start to turn black and white. I'm trying to balance my computer. Most penguins lay 2 eggs at a time, but often only 1 egg survives. The mother and father take turns keeping the warm egg. When it hatches, the parents keep the chick warm and fed. After a couple of weeks, hundreds or even thousands of chicks wait together while the parents go back to the sea to find food. As the chicks wait, they are in constant danger from skuas, eagles, and other animals. Oh no! But they're so cute. Ah, he's saying, "Give me food." Now remember I taught you about how the mommy or daddy chew up the food and then spit it into the penguin's mouth? Remember, you guys weren't too keen on anybody doing that for you? You were pretty like, no way, Mrs. Locke. Finally, the parents return with food. They have to find their chicks and a huge crowd of baby birds. How do they do it? The baby birds sing special songs to help their parents find them. In a few months, the whole family returns to the sea. Oh, that's really interesting that they sing a cool song. The longest march. Oh, they're waddling. March, 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 waddle, waddle, waddle. For the emperor penguins, getting to their nesting grounds is hard work. Their home is Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. Emperor penguins nest much farther from the ocean than other penguins. They must march for days and nights through snow and wind. After laying her egg, the female gives it to the male. He will keep it warm in a flap under his belly. Unlike other penguins, the male emperor cares for the egg by himself, but the female goes back to the ocean to find fish. And see, the daddy's got the egg under his chubby tummy. I gotta go this way. Oh, look at them. Oh, there's the baby. The mother is gone for more than 4 months. The father huddles with the other male penguins to keep himself and his eggs safe and warm. During this time, the father eats nothing but snow. When the mother returns in July, the father quickly goes to the ocean to find food. By December, the whole family is ready to go. Wow. This is a penguin parade. So the smallest penguin is called the fairy penguin. Fairy penguins sing more songs than any other penguins. No wonder, I believe that Sarah had a movie when she was little called Happy Feet, and all the penguins were singing and dancing. There's a Galapagos penguin, a Snares penguin. Try to get up there. I'll try to show you this page. Fiordland penguin, an erect crested penguin. See, they've got some yellow on their head. Over here we have a rockhopper penguin, a yellow-eyed penguin, an African penguin, and a Magellanic penguin. And remember they slide on their tummies to go from place to place, kind of like this guy's doing? It's called tobogganing. Here's a royal penguin. And a macaroni penguin. We had a picture of them with the yellow on their head. A chin strap penguin. It looks like they have a little strap under their chin. A gentoo penguin. These penguins are the fastest swimmers. An Adelie penguin. I'm sorry. An Adelie penguin. A Humboldt penguin. A king penguin, and the largest emperor penguin. These penguins don't make a nest. They carry the eggs wherever they go. Big guys. Penguin play. Rockhopper penguin. Look how little he is. Rockhoppers can hop 5 feet high. Wow, that's taller than you guys. This guy can hop taller than you guys. Life isn't always easy for penguins, but at least they look like they're having fun. Look at that macaroni penguin. He looks like he's sledding. Penguins speed down icy hills on their feet and bellies to get somewhere fast. They love to sing. Here's a chin strap penguin. Adults sing to their mates and chicks sing for their parents. And the king penguin, penguins surf through the water sometimes. They surf right from the water up to land. Oh, they have fun. No wonder they call it penguin play. Wow. Well, thank you for listening to this very wonderful story about penguins. And I will hopefully see you soon.